Yeah, I'll bring him right to you.
All right. Thank you.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
They say things go in cycles, and the universe works in patterns. Whether it's the reincarnation theory seen in countless religions such as Hinduism, Buddhism, and Sikhism, or the eternal return that is expunged by Nietzsche, the idea that things run in a circle seems to be everywhere. Nowadays, it's shown in none other than hip-hop music, where we see certain attitudes and sounds of old being reborn. Rock music was once the most rebellious and dangerous art form. First starting out in the black community, it would eventually grow and become mainstream, with acts such as Elvis Presley, Led Zeppelin, and the Beatles. It would grow and grow until it would take the spotlight away from big bands, which were the dominant form of music for years. It would reach its zenith in the 70s to 90s, and as the 2000s came in, rock would begin to slowly decline and make way for the new upstart on the block, which was hip-hop. Hip-hop, or more specifically rap, was a fresh face, with hard-hitting drums, a mean attitude, a lot to say, and a clever and catchy way of saying it. Rap music would continue to grow until it finally took the throne and became the dominant genre in the mainstream all around the world. It's now the most popular form of music on the planet, but it feels like it's getting old. Art is something that is never content. Makes sense since it's a mirror image of us humans, and humans are never content. Rap, after going through the boom bap phase, the lyrical phase, and the southern big shirt wearing chrome spinning phase, has now embraced some of its predecessors' characteristics. From Playboi Carti to Travis Scott to Rico Nasty, hip-hop is going through a dark punk-esque, metal-esque rebirth. Hip-hop has embraced the trap music that came in the early to mid-2000s, which began growing with the help of Lex Luger, T.I., Young Jeezy, and more. It's then taken that trap sound and kept some of the abrasive and masculine features, but added a more stylish, fashionista, Rocky Horror Show twist to it. It's still masculine, but it has a bit of that feminine flair you would see with some old rock and roll bands like Kiss or Guns N' Roses. Rap music has begun to ditch some of its lyrically dense characteristics as well. Long are gone the days when cannabis rapping like he's reading a dictionary and thesaurus at the same time could crack the billboard. And in are the days of a Twizzler packed-haired colored leprechaun crooning melodically over a banging-ass anime beat about some Britney that broke his heart, while also reminding you that he will shoot your shit up. When one listens to Rodeo, it has such a rock, old western vibe to it, with a wild rager that goes from concert to concert, raging much like an outlaw gunslinger who goes from town to town. If the overly autotuned hummus of Travis and the otaku Scott Pilgrim world of Uzi aren't for you, maybe you'd rather rage more, while wearing a Prada bag filled with pills. Well, I mean, those two do have it for you, but if you want a more aggressive form, you can look at Rico Nasty and Playboi Carti. These two bring such a punk aesthetic to the genre, and with such aggression and personality, it's hard to miss. Rico splits ears with songs like Cold, Roof, and Sandy. Her loud, screeching vocals, in-your-face attitude, carefreeness, simple song structure, and simple lyrics all coming together in an amalgamation of energy and fury that you get thrown back every time you hear those hard-hitting songs. Playboi Carti comes to a similar energy and has a production that is just as banging and simple, with a baby voice layered over the song. It's clear that the new phase of hip-hop is here, and though lyrically it's a bit weak, it's a lot like how rap started. When rap first started, it wasn't super lyrical either. People were talking about simple shit and in a simple way. It wasn't until the genre evolved and grew that we started seeing more complex lyricism. So even though the new hip-hop music that is taking over isn't generally lyrically packed or clever, we shouldn't give up hope. Sooner or later, there will be balance, and we will see someone who is more lyrical come in and have the same energy, emotions, and spit over the same banging-ass beats with a similar rock aesthetic. We can clearly see that with artists like JID and IDK, and I'm pretty sure more will come. Until then, we can just vibe out to the crooners and screamers and enjoy the beginnings of a new wave that is the future. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more videos and analyses just like this. If you see what I'm seeing, or not, Let me know in the comment section and why. Thanks and peace.